Big time severe weather. Here's the good news, though. We're almost out of the woods, so to speak. But first, though, we've got to get through this batch of rain just to the south. These thunderstorms from Staten Island over to west North Bryon, making its way from the southwest to the northeast. So Long Island, you're going to get hit in a second. Let's just cone this out. Look at the updrafts and downdrafts. You know, I always talk about that. When you're talking about energy in the atmosphere, when you have cloud tops at like 30,000 feet, which we saw earlier to the west of us, that means some strong updrafts and downdrafts, hail, lightning, hail, and high winds. Now, if you're in Hempstead at 5:44, we're at 5 o'clock, 44 minutes from now or so, or what, 30 minutes from now, you're going to see it. JFK at 34 after the hour, and then Queens is just about on top of you. For the city, if you're in Manhattan, it's going to hit us in a few minutes here. Then it's out of here. You put this into motion, it's gone. This is a very fast-moving area of low pressure, almost like a hurricane, because when you see the pressure at 985, that's like a Category 1 hurricane. That's why we've seen the down power lines and the down trees. A lot of people without electricity right now. So story number one has been the severe weather. That is almost over. The high winds are going to die down a bit, and then the temperatures are going to drop. Your peak wind gusts, we saw 61. That's like a strong tropical storm, right? In Iceland, 46, White Plains, 38 miles an hour. Wind gusts for Central Park and LaGuardia at 48. Watch the winds. This is at midnight. We're still seeing wind gusts somewhere between 20 to 30. Then tomorrow morning, the winds are shifting to the north, which is going to bring us cooler air, but it's still a little breezy. And by 4 p.m., the winds have died down if you have gusts at 16. Look at the cold air eviction. So I told you about the winds, and you talk about cold air eviction, cold air coming in from Canada when the winds shift to the northwest. Look at the blue. Boom. By 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, we went from feeling like 60 today to down to 36 at 8 a.m. is what it's going to feel like. Back up to 43, but still a much colder day on tap tomorrow, considering where we were yesterday and today. 55 tomorrow, and then 53 on Wednesday, low 50s on Thursday. Temperatures should rebound by the weekend. Some of the models are indicating that Sunday could be a perfect day if you can get out and do your social distancing, where it could be up to 65.